Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're going to be looking at the DC Universe Classics MANBAT. Now, actually I think it might be DC Superheroes. This one's DC Universe Classics because it's from the Comic-Con exclusive. I don't think they ever did Superheroes for that one. I think this guy might have technically been a Superheroes figure. I can't remember now. Maybe he was Classics. I don't know. He's one of the two. Either way, they're the exact same mold. But they are quite different from each other. The brown one, which is obviously the standard release, he doesn't have any veins or anything painted in his wings. They're semi-translucent like a real wing would be, which is really cool. He's got decent paint job throughout all of the brown parts, lots of dry brushing and shading, as you can see on the face. There's a great amount of detail if we can focus on that. They did a really good job with him. The hair on the back has some shading on it. So it looks really cool. There's no shading on the pants though, which is the biggest detraction for this guy. They're just kind of shiny blue plastic. I don't care for that a whole lot. As far as articulation goes, and they share the articulation, they're the exact same mold. The head has pretty good range of motion, up and down, side to side. Really anything you want. Shoulders are standard DC ball hinges. The bicep swivels there, single jointed elbow, and then he's got a swivel for the wrist and a hinge, which does separate the wing, so I wouldn't do that too much, but it is there. He's got an ab crunch, a waist twist, not much articulation in the hips, just a swivel like old school Kenner toys, single jointed knee, single jointed ankle, and then that's it for the articulation. So pretty close to standard DC Universe Classics style articulation, but he's really cool. If you're a Batman fan, he's definitely a must-have. He stands, depending on how you pose his double hinged legs, about 7 inches tall to the top of his head. As you can see, his wings are pretty big. So this is a 12-inch ruler, and they're wider than that. So he's got some definite size to him, would definitely make for a cool display piece. He's pretty cool. If you like the standard brown color, absolutely get him. Don't hesitate. It's a good figure. If you like the white color, there are some differences. This guy has sort of a rubber coating to him to make him feel more like a bat, I guess. I don't know what they were thinking with that, but it's still pretty cool. And hopefully it shows up, I don't know, because he's white and blue, so it might have some trouble. But he's still really cool, even though he's got that rubber coating. I don't particularly care for it because I don't need it, but it does cut down on the plastic shininess, so that's a good thing. He's got the pink veins painted on him throughout on his neck and on his hands and on his wings, so that makes him look really good. Now, I didn't buy this guy new, so I can't say for sure if this black wash that's done really bad is the way it was supposed to be, or if somebody did that afterwards. I need to look into that. But there's a black wash, as you can see, on his chest and on his face and along the veins and the spines on his wings that's not done well. It looks like it was like that from the factory, but either way, it's not done well. So hopefully you guys have a better experience with that. The white parts have a lot of blue shading in them, which looks good. The ears have a lot of shading. The face has the same amount of detail as before. The jeans, on the other hand, look great. There's all kinds of shading in there to simulate texturing, so I definitely like this one better. As a whole, I like the white one better. Of course, it does have that black wash, which isn't perfect, but it's just a better looking figure on the shelf. So if you're going to get one just based on whether or not they did a good job with it, this one is probably the way to go due to the pants, but you'll be just as happy with the brown one, and it's a lot cheaper. So which one you get is up to you, but now you know more about each of them, so you can make a more informed decision. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff, and in the meantime, keep collecting.